First of all, I would like to say how much I love you guys. I'm Don Kingston. Can you click over to comments when you're second? Don Kingston is checking auto. First of all, I would like to say, hi, Rebecca, Agnes, Elizabeth, Karen, what you guys doing? Hi. I would like to say how much I appreciate you that I don't have to put makeup on for these. Because looking at myself, my face is shiny. It's a little bit red. I don't care. I'm just happy to be here with you guys. Also, Don's going to tell me I probably shouldn't have worn the shirt because it makes movement. But you know what? That's okay.
It's all right. It's the finer ones.
Oh, it's all right, he said. It's okay. Patty, Tammy, Jennifer, hi. This shirt's real comfortable. Yeah, I'm always so excited to do these with you guys every month because this month twice. Because like I can just do whatever I'm doing and then roll into it and hang out with you guys and talk about something that I'm like super psyched about and is my own personal stuff. I don't have to put makeup on. You guys don't care. I did brush my teeth today. I showered. It's happening. Anyway, Susan, hey girl, Jamie, Karen, hi guys, hi, what's going on? First, I would like to say, welcome to the chaos that is my brain when it comes to everyday stories. So Don, I'm going to ask Don to like just tilt the camera down a little bit. These are all of the in-process albums that I currently have going, and we're going to talk about why, and we're going to talk about organizing. Couple things I would tell you. Number one, we're doing $10 Kingston Crafts website giveaways tonight. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. All you have to do is leave a comment. But what I would like is if you will leave a comment and just say like where you are in your everyday stories journey. Did you just buy the one album and you're still working on the one album? Did you buy the auto ship and you've got all of them going? Have you printed any of your photos? Have you printed none of them? Tell me what's happening with you. Are you like me and have 8 things going at the same time? Listen, I got a lot happening. That's number one. Number two, this is for my auto ship people. I have news. Not good news, not bad news, just news. Persnickety Box has decided they don't want to work with us anymore. So what does that mean? If you still got your subscription, as I do, it means nothing. You still keep on keeping on with your subscription. It just means that the $10 coupon code that had been coming in your auto ships, they don't want to do those anymore. But the good news is you're going to get something better if I do say so myself. So the auto ship that is coming to you at the end of this month, June. Yes, I feel like, yes. The auto ship that's on its way to you, Chastity, correct me if I'm wrong. If not, it'll be the one after that. You will instead get a coupon code for a free set of page protectors on Kingston Crafts. So it's actually, you're getting a better deal. But they decided they don't want to be with us anymore, which is fine. But we wanted to replace it with something useful to you. So did Chastity, will you look in the chat? Chastity, is it this one coming in June or the next one coming? That instead of where it said, use whatever to get $10 off on your P-Box order, it'll say use this code to get free set of page protectors on Kingston Crafts. So we apologize for that. But again, in the good news department, I'm just going back and forth. In the good news department, hi, buddy. Sorry, we have a little limpy dog here tonight, so he's down here with us. Hi, sir. Hi, bud. What'd Jesse say? Susan. Yes, the coupon codes are still totally valid. It's just they don't want to add new ones. That was a great question, Susan. Thank you. So the other good news is if you're somebody that's like joining us, maybe didn't get in on the auto ships, hasn't signed up for P-Box, or you signed up for P-Box and after your year-long subscription, you're not going to renew it, we have done a bunch of research for you. Don Kingston, give them the link. So we have tested 4 or 5 companies. Don's going to look real quick. 4. Snapfish, Shutterfly, Walmart, and Walgreens all print 4x4 photos. And we have done a complete breakdown for you of, how much they cost, what we thought the quality was, because we ordered some from everywhere. What I think is great about this is Walmart and Walgreens, you can do same day pickup. So like if you are on vacation and you bring your everyday story stuff, you can print 4x4 photos and like work on them with your grandkids or work on them with your girlfriends or work on them at night. So we are psyched about that. I still have my P-Box subscription, as you will notice when I show you all the pictures I just had printed. If you have any questions, babe, can you close that so I can see? Yeah, thanks. If you have any questions about it, shoot them to us. We're happy to share, but we are excited about the fact that like everybody's doing 4x4 now because apparently we were way ahead of our time. Okay. What are people saying about auto ship? Patty's working. Can you scroll back down, babe, a little bit so I can see some of the other comments? Oh, good. Okay, good. Yeah, working on the auto ships. That's what I'm doing. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight is the freedom to work on multiple albums at a time. Why I do it, how I organize it. If it's something you guys are interested in, you guys might be the most organized people on the planet and not need this. But I need this. So I just wanted to share with you sort of my thought process. And I would love your comments and how you're doing yours also, because I will read back through them and I just love to hear what other people are doing. So
the July one, which is the vacation one, will have the page protect.
Okay, so the one that you are getting at the end of June, I think it ships June 29th, will have the coupon code for the free page protectors in your auto ship. Okay, so speaking of auto ships, the pets auto ship, we are going to do that live like the 28th, I think. What's it say on the calendar? It's right there in June. June, back up, June. Right there. What, your finger was right there. 29th. Oh, all right. So I'm not going to talk much about the pets kit because we're going to work on that at the end of the month. But what I did want to show you, babe, if you'll come.
But Kim's got it.
Oh, Kim, what you got, Kim?
Oh, wrong one.
Walgreens. Oh, babe.
Right.
Hey, buddy, what's happening, girl? Kim, Walgreens always has a code currently running. Ooh, Kim. So that's another great. Kim, you're so good. Walgreens, Snapfish, I signed up for their marketing emails. They were having a big sale. So if you're somebody that's like wanting to print lots of photos, and you can do it in conjunction with, because like I still have my P-Box albums, but I also ordered some from Walgreens because I wanted to do like a comparison, and I will use all of them. So just an option for everybody. So I'm not going to talk much about my pet kit because we're going to go over that. Oh, you know what, babe? I do need my phone. Hold on, everyone. Hold, please. Well, because I want to show everybody how to do. It's right over here. I'm going to show everybody how to do the things in your phone. How to find things in your phone. Okay. Pet kit. Not doing much on it tonight, but I just want to talk about it for a minute because I want to talk about if you are someone that has an iPhone, and I'm sorry. For people, if you don't have an iPhone, I don't have the answers to these questions, so I'll just go really quickly. I want to show you how you can actually find pictures of your pets on your iPhone. I don't know if you guys know this, but what I also think is important is, oh, here's the other dog. Speaking of pets, so I have already got, babe, will you zoom in some? I've got a bunch of pictures of our pets from every, like, this is the first dog we ever had, up to, I think there's a picture of Birdie. So I've got some 4x4s, but I've also got some 4x6s of some of our previous pets. I've just been sort of stacking everything and keeping it in here to work on the live with you guys. So that's what I've been doing for my pets. Now let me show you guys real quickly, and then I'll move this one out of the way. Okay. And again, I'm sorry if you, there we go. My battery's low. Don't judge me. Okay. If you go into photos and you go into search, I can actually type in dog, and I've got 320 pictures of my dog, and these are all pictures of our pets. So it actually is a little bit creepy, but it's a little bit awesome. For example, working on the pets, you can go through and find the photos of your pets so easily if you just wanted to work on your pet album that way. Another cool thing is, what was the one I was just going to show? Which one?
Vermont.
No.
Wedding.
Shoot. Well, so that's why you can find pets. The other thing you can do is, so like I was Me and Birdie, when it actually gives you suggestions. But I was trying to figure out when something had happened, and it was when we were in Vermont. So I typed in the word Vermont and clicked it, and you'll see these photos. And it tells me we went, it tells me we went in July of 2022. So you can actually go back through and figure out where your older photos were and when. But you can also do things like, or say I wanted to do, let's type in, let's see if we can get Mitchell in here. Okay, Mitch is one of our midshipmen. Typed in the word Mitch. Oh, there's screenshots of text messages with Mitch, but also pictures of Mitch. So you can, if you want to do like a wedding album, you can type in wedding. It just makes it so cool and so easy to find the photos you want. So that's how I pulled a bunch of these photos for my pet kit, is you can actually go into your phone and search for specific words. And is it going to get all of them? No. Like, I'm sure I've got 5,000 pictures of Dawn. When I type in Dawn, is it going to give me all 5,000? Probably not. But it'll give you sort of a starting point and just help you to flip through your photos. So that's something that I've like been super psyched about. Okay. So move that one aside. First, I'm going to talk about dated photo albums. I didn't save it as Mitch. I should have. But you can also search photos on Android. Oh, good. Or go to Google Photo and search. See, this is so great. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that you guys are all sharing this info, because Dawn just told me this about a month ago. I don't know where I was living my life before then. Okay. First, I want to talk about chronological albums, and then sort of the other albums that I'm working on. So here's what I've started doing. Just like I was showing you, if I get a crazy hair and want to just work on wedding photos, I can type in wedding, print out a bunch of wedding photos, and then I can sort them by whose wedding it was, what year it was. So you can do whatever photos you are feeling at the moment. You don't have to do them chronologically. So what I've been doing is, I'm going to just start over here, and I don't have, a lot of my finished pages are in the sample books that I have for HSN. So most of these pages are not finished. Here's the other thing I never do a cover page until the end. Until my album is completely finished, I do not do a cover page, because sometimes I switch things up, and I'll show you why in a little bit. So what I do is, like, Donna and I went to this incredible wedding in Bogota in 2024. So I printed out a bunch of photos. I stuck them in, and then I haven't done embellishing really. I haven't done journaling, but I've got everything in here where I want it. And then when I have time, I can go back and fill it in. But they're in this book from 2024. And I did it because I remembered what a great time we had, and I wanted to get these pictures printed out. Same with when Don's brother and his kids came to visit. I'd been thinking about them, and I wanted to get the journaling done while it was fresh on my mind. So I printed out the pictures, put the pages together, and these are some of the few that are finished. And then it just sits inside this book. I don't have to wait until I'm ready to work on all of 2024. I can work on if I have a memory that comes into my mind, if I have a picture that triggers something for me, I can work on what I want to work on. And that's what I think is so freeing about it. Because I don't know about you guys, but back in the day, I felt like I had to work chronologically. With this system, because you're not gluing anything down, because you're just sliding things in and out, you can work on whatever you want to work on whenever it tickles your fancy. That's what I think is so cool about it. So Rosalind just asked if the color albums will be available again. They're actually all available on Kingston Crafts, which John is going to send you the link, because, and this brings up a great point, and I'm going to switch over to 2025 while we're talking. Here's the thing. If you are someone that is using our 4x4 cards, and because you get a lot, you get a lot of our 4x4 cards. If you're someone that uses a ton of those, and you love the stickers and you love the puffies, and say you want the tan album, I would go ahead and get the whole kit that comes with the tan album, which is also available on Kingston Crafts, because you're getting such a great value. But if you're someone that's like, you know what, I did an entire album and I only used 25 of the 4x4 cards, and you just want the album, that's why we did it that way, because I don't want you to end up with 510 albums and 475 squares if you don't want the 475 squares. So that's, oh, Christine just asked, are you going to do a travel bundle? Our summer one is a travel bundle. So if you didn't get the auto ship, vacation. July, Christine, if you got the auto ship, you'll be getting that at the end of June. If you didn't, we will have some on our website shortly. Such a good question. Okay, good. So I totally lost track of what I was saying. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, the albums. If you love the albums and you love the 4x4 squares, I would suggest getting the bundle, because then you get all the squares, all the stickers, the puffies, etc. with the album. If you aren't using many of the squares, then you can just buy the album on its own, because we want you to have as many albums as you want to have. So now let's talk about 2025. Just like I said about 2024, I only have printed out pictures. I just printed out some that I'm going to show you in a second. But up until then, I've only printed out pictures when something has like tickled my fancy. So for example, I talked about this on air. Don Kingston has started baking sourdough. I think it is hilarious and also amazing. And so I wanted to document that while it was on my mind. So I just real quick printed out a couple pictures. I did the journaling. So that for me is the trick. I print out the pictures when I know, if I like, Don had just made a particularly delicious croissant loaf. And I was like, you know what? I want to get this documented and I want to do it while I'm thinking about it. I just put the pictures in my P box. Once I filled the box, I did it. So I've been doing a lot of like single page. This is look at this precious face. But I wanted to remember this, because 2 years from now, I'm not going to remember why they were over here. I'm not going to remember this text chain. I'm not going to remember to print that out. And also, can you go close in on this? So this is actually a picture that I printed in my P-Box album. So I wanted to document the text chain. Mostly it's her panicking because we were babysitting her child. Printed it out on a 4x4 square and then just cut around it. But that's a really cool way that you can, like, if you've got a fun text chain that you want to be able to document. But it's the things that I have been, either I've been feeling emotional about it or I wanted to make sure I remembered it. Again, sponsor parent dinner. We love our midshipmen. We had our sponsor parent dinner and our nephew Ben was able to come, and that meant a lot to him, and I wanted to document it. And so those are the pictures that I've been printing sort of as I go, because I have a story to tell and I want to make sure I tell it, frankly. So then what I did is I knew we had a lot going on in May. Well, no, I want to hang on to this for a second, because now I want to talk about niche. Let's talk about niche. Now we're going to talk about niche albums. Donna, pop back up for 1 second.
Oh, bird.
Donna just asked what happened to the persnickety box. So Donna, if you, for folks that came a little bit later, P-Box, as we like to call it, say it again. P-Box isn't continuing with the auto ship program. They're still, I still have my subscription to them. And if you have a coupon code for them, it's still good for the $10 off the extras. Moving forward for the July, September, October ones, it just, when you get your kit, instead of having a P-Box coupon code, it will have a Kingston Crafts coupon code, and the coupon code will be for a set of page protectors. So in reality, you're actually getting a better deal. But P-Box is still around. I just ordered, as I will show you shortly, I just ordered a bunch of boxes from them. I still have my subscription. They just don't want to do the auto ship part anymore. We did not name Don's Dough because he's a party pooper and doesn't care. Doesn't care about us. Okay. So let's talk about niche albums. So this is where I have really found, say it again? Yeah, coming back in. This is where I have really found the freedom, and I know that that's a weird word, but again, in my old scrapbooks, and I don't know if you guys feel the same, it would be, and really my 12 by 12 albums are only special occasions. So it would be like somebody's birthday party, then somebody's wedding, then Christmas, then maybe some pictures of our dogs. And I feel like this is helping me to document the everyday and the things that are important. But what I realized is, so as an example, this is our house album. Thank you to Chastity for encouraging me to actually put something on the front of my album. She did a whole class on it if you missed it. I know we are doing so many renovations in this house that I want to document them in a separate album because I don't want, we redid our bathroom in 2023 and then we redid our deck in 2024 and then we redid our kitchen in 2025. I want to have a whole album that I can pull out and be like, look what we have done. And so here are the niche albums that I have. So I have my home album. I have when I first started in the industry, I worked for a company called I Remember When. So this is, excuse me, my I Remember When to HSN album because I want to document my work journey here. So that's another one. I recently was looking for photos for something else and came across this tub of Disney memorabilia and photos from a Disney cruise we took, and also when Donna and I went to Disney shortly after we were married. So I am going to do a Disney album. So because I'm not worried about, I went to Disney, we went to Disney in 2005, so I need to put those pictures in my 2005 album. Then we went to Disney again in 2017, and I need to put those in my 2017 album. This gives you the freedom to put things where you want to put them. Yes, Agnes, Margaret, document your house build, girl. Phil, Flippets. Oh, Flippets. We love a Flippet. I had some Flippets earlier. I love my Flippets so much. So decide what is important to you or what you want to highlight. If you love gardening, make a book about gardening. If you are a sourdough baker, make a book about sourdough. I'm still trying to decide if I want to do a separate album about our midshipmen. You can create, if you go to the same beach every year and you have for generations, why not do a specific album documenting your trips to the beach throughout the years? You don't have to work chronologically, and that's what I have found to be so freeing. So I don't know if you guys are doing it chronologically. I would love to hear it. Like, do you work chronologically? Are you working by event? How you are doing it, because it's just been super freeing for me. And I want that for you as well. So like, I haven't put it in an album yet, but I already started working on pages for our Disney trip. I had these on HSN. So then I just can plop them in here, start an album, and then I can work my way through it that way. If you're doing something that's chronological but a specific era, so like for me, my work journaling, and again, I don't do a cover page until the end, and that's because sometimes I will move things around, and I will talk about that in a second. So this is 2007. Most of these, if you'll notice, are 4x6 photos that I cut. So I just want to tell you again and again and again, 4x6 photos work in here. Just cut them at 2 inches and you can get, so look at, like, these are all 4x6 photos that are you okay, bud? Oh, limpy boy. Oh, everyone's coming to stand under the camera. So this, excuse us, everybody, pardon us, excuse us. Hi, do you want to come over here and see everybody? Show everybody the dogs. Oh, nope, there goes Baloo. Hi, there goes the bub. Hi, sir. Okay. Hi, bird. So I've got, hi, are you helping everybody? Hi, sir. Are you having a sec? Oh, okay. Mickey says she's going to have an album for 50 years of vacations at our favorite lake. Yes. And then Matt, like, you could keep one of the albums. If it's your family's lake house, you could keep an album there. You could take it with you every year to the lake like this. Oh, I love that idea. Because these are smaller, they're portable. So yes, you can take that vacation photo album with you every year and just build on it with your kids and grandkids. And do you want to go? Oh,
come on, let's go get a cookie.
Baloo's going to go. You want to go get some treats?
Let's go get a cookie.
Go get some treats. Go get some treats. Go on, bud. Okay. Don Kingston will be back shortly. So yes, I love the idea of doing, I love that idea so much. I always work chronologically, except now I know how to move around a lot. Yes, it's so easy to move the pages. in a binder. And it's also easy, and I'll show you in this one just a second. Again, because you're not gluing anything down, you can just slide these in and out. So I think that's so cool. So I came across these photos in an old album I was working on. So these are back from 2007. And then, anybody remember Basil? Went to the Basil factory. Let me move that over. Oh, went to the Basil factory. Elizabeth, how many pages can you put in an album? I've put about 60 or so. It depends on how thick you want them, but I've done about 60 or so. Susan says we have to do a midshipman album. I feel like we will do a midshipman album. Generations of midshipmen. I just haven't gotten there quite yet. So this was my 2007. Then I have a gap, obviously, because I'm going to keep putting things. And then this was in March of this year when we had the customer appreciation event. But then when I had some pictures done just from my Make It, you don't have to move, babe, I'll come. I don't know. I mean, everybody knows this by now. HSN is moving to Pennsylvania. So I printed out a couple of photos, and I'll do more pages than this, but these are photos that I printed out just from May, right? So I can work on that. And then Chastity and I, at the end, to make ourselves feel better, went to Universal. So I can decide, okay, I'm going to include this in here because it was a post HSN with somebody I work with at HSN, or I can put them in my 2025 album. But you can print out photos and just put them in the albums you're working on and not have to worry about, oh, well, I can't scrapbook this because this is Christmas and Janice's wedding was before that. You just don't have to worry about that anymore. What I also love about doing it this way is, so this is our deck renovation, which looking at these pictures gives me anxiety. So all I have done is put these pictures in. I haven't even put my 4x4s. I haven't done any embellishments, but what it has helped me do already is I was working on this, and in my mind, I'm like, okay, this is what our house used to look like. This is how bad the damage was. And it was, I mean, terrible. And then I was like, okay, now this is going to be demo. I got here, realized I don't have enough, I know there are more demo photos and I don't have them enough. So then all I need to do is make myself a note. And then the next time I print out more photos, throw some demo photos in there, boom, I can work on more pages. It just makes it so easy. And then I've got more pictures back here. So yes, I'm all about chronological, but I also am a big fan of these themed albums, for lack of a better word. Topical. Agnes, you gotta take. Okay, in a second, I need to talk about taking pictures. I'm in the planning stage. I do the idolship. Oh, good. Trying to get pictures. Yes, girl, do it. You get the pictures together. Oh, I'm so sorry. Jen's been sick for a very long time, so you're going slow like a snail. But you know what? It does slow and steady. And I love that you are making the effort to document. And even if all you ever did was get a couple pages done for your kids, each of your kids, they would think it was the greatest thing ever. So please don't give up. I want this system to be so easy for you, and I'm so glad you did it. So speaking of kids, I want to talk about what to do if you decide you don't like your photo album idea. So originally, see how it says kids and how to pivot? So originally I thought I'm going to do a Halloween album of every Halloween forever. Since Don and I were married, of our nieces and nephews, because we have 10, this is the greatest idea I've ever had. I got so this is me and Don in 2005. This is our nephews in 2006 and 2007. Then I got to 2008. And after that, apparently everyone stopped caring. And so I had this genius idea, and then Don and I don't really dress up for Halloween anymore. And our nieces and nephews, their parents didn't send us pictures, and I'm not going to ask them to go back through 20. So what I thought was going to be amazing is not happening, but that's okay, because all I have to do, right, is I'm going to, pull these out. I mean, I don't have to do this all in real time, but I want to show you, so I can pull these out, move them to another album. So maybe I'll start, at 20, 25 albums from when we lived in Alaska, and these can just get tucked in there. I haven't lost anything. I haven't ruined anything. I'm not having to, cut around anything. This is all, come here, sir. There we go. So this all can go in another album, but I have got all of these photos of our nieces and nephews, and this is just the ones I've found from different stages of their lives and with different people. So what I can do, because we have 10 nieces and nephews and they're spread so far, we get like onesies, twosies of photos from their parents. So I'm going to turn this album into a nieces and nephews album, right? So I thought it was going to be a Halloween album. It's not ruined because all I did was pull out the pictures of me and Dawn, and now I can actually go through and make an album of those onesies, twosies photos of our nieces and nephews that my in-laws have been, my brothers and sisters-in-law have been sending over the last 20 years. So I'm actually really excited. I mean, look at these faces. So I'm actually really excited about that because I have been holding on to this forever. And just like every time their parents send us a picture, I just throw it into this tub. But I didn't know what to do with it. Now I'm inspired because I've already got a couple pages done. Yeah, it's Halloween themed, but who cares? So that's why I love this idea. And I also love, okay, so let's pop back up because I want to talk about taking pictures. I've been doing my kids chronologically, but I have these shots of my kids that are similar. Is it weird to change the format for a page? No. You do what you want to do. And that's the thing, like no child, I feel strongly, no child is going to be like, here's the book mom made me, and here's the book mom made you, and yours has 2 more pages than mine, or yours. Nobody's gonna do that. Nobody cares. They'll just be thrilled. And I know you guys have heard me tell this story before, but if you haven't, I'll tell it real quick. And then I want to talk about taking photos because I learned something about myself, and I hope you will also. Our oldest nephew is a 24-year-old roughneck, for lack of a better word, if you know what that word means. He is a welder. He is big and burly and, full tattoos and a beard and scares people when he walks down the street sometimes. But he has... His parents did not do baby albums, photo albums, any of that stuff. My mom made a photo album for him from the time he was, a little kid. And this huge hulking man will go over to my mom's house and sit on the couch and look at pictures of himself for hours because he doesn't have any of that from his growing up period. And the only time he's seen pictures of himself are on his parents' phone. Or when, taking his own photos. So to physically have a book that he can hold on to and flip through, and my mom made him a miniature one, which we didn't realize until later. My mom made him a miniature one, and Ben came to live with us for a while. And one day I was cleaning his room and I found it, and it is one of, like, the kid was living out of a backpack. That was one of the things he treasured the most. So when I tell you, your kids and grandkids are not going to care whether you have 70,000 embellishments, whether you have 0, whether you did any journaling, whether you did none, whether you put the photos, the 4x4 things in or not. They're going to be so tickled, and they will treasure anything, whether it's 2 pages, whether it's 10 albums, they will treasure it. So that's one of the reasons why we started this. Our nieces and nephews, our younger ones, come and do the same. The actual tactile sitting and looking at an album that is all you, all your family, maybe has some thoughts about, this is how much I love you. This is how much we love seeing you. It is worth everything. So I hope that you all are getting as much out of it as we have. Don't worry too much about the froofiness of it. Just get the pictures printed and just get them in your book. That's what your kids and grandkids will remember. So I hope that has been a great lesson for me. And even now, like Ben will come, as I've been working through these, Ben will come over and I will have maybe duplicates of some old pictures. He takes every single one of them home. They might be blurry, they might not be flattering, but he treasures every picture he physically can hold of himself, because we have a generation of kids that this is the only way they've seen photos. Who was it that told us? Oh, one of our friends came with their grown daughter. We were in her parents' wedding. And I have a photo album with her parents' wedding in it. And I brought it out to show her. And I also was at her christening, and I brought it down to show her dad and sort of joke about what was. And she told me she had never seen a printed picture of herself. And she had never seen pictures from her parents' wedding. We need to change that. So that's what I'm hoping. You guys are doing the hard work. Like, this is, Christine says, my first granddaughter has 4 albums. My youngest has 2. That's okay. That's okay. They're going to treasure them all. Cynthia, right. Who doesn't like to look at pictures? That's what's so, who doesn't love to look at pictures? And a generation of kids that only knows this, it will be something they will treasure forever. So please don't worry about the fanciness of it. Just get your pictures printed. One last thing before I go. So I hope my brain dump about how I organize has been helpful. Because I love my chronological, but holy cow, have I gotten so much joy out of these topical albums. And I love the ideas you guys are sharing about, like, going to the lake and going to the same place with the same people every year. Take the album, right? Work on it together. Take some old photos, work on it together. Think of the memories you'll come up with or remember. That's what I think is going to be so cool. So last thing before I go. Don and I were, where were we just? San
Diego.
Thank you.
Or Florida.
San Diego.
St. Augustine, Florida, San Diego, California.
I think it was Florida.
St. Augustine.
Yeah, I think it was Florida. Yes, it was Florida. Okay. So if you follow me on the Instagram, I think I also, it was the bird sanctuary.
In St. Augustine.
It's San Diego.
Oh, yeah.
As you know, I'm obsessed with birds. And this is where we met Bonnie. I'm obsessed with birds. San Diego Zoo has a bird, hummingbird harbor habitat. So we went in there, and I was taking video of all the things. And then this actually happened throughout the zoo. I was taking videos of all the things. And then I actually said to myself, stop taking videos and start taking pictures. Because when I look back on maybe the last couple of years, especially because I have to be online so much for social media, so I take videos for Instagram and stuff, I was going to events and taking so many videos and like one photo or none. And so having this system has made me think to myself, and Chassie said the same thing. When we went to Universal, Chassie kept saying to me, I can't wait to put these photos in my album. I can't wait to put these photos in my album. That's the way I've started thinking too. So I left the hummingbird habitat with 40 photos instead of, excuse me, I'm choking, 40 photos instead of 40 videos and 2 photos. So that's another thing to, like, in the backyard. Once you get this system in your blood, I hope that it will change the way that you document things as well, because what am I going to do with videos? You know? I mean, I'm sure someday they'll be like, you can just click your eyes and they'll be
show the screen.
Show the screen in your brain. So this has also helped me remember why I have my phone in the first place. It's the videos are great. Like, yeah, we saw this bird called the screaming peacock and it was hilarious. But the photos of the birds are what I'm going to be able to, the glorious colors of the birds are what I'm going to be able to put in my albums. And that's what matters. So I hope you will keep that in mind as well. I hope this is, hey, I'll ship for me my $2. Girl. So Debbie just asked, I'm embarrassed to say so. Don't be embarrassed. I purchased the auto ship from me at $2, which I'm very excited about. I never started enrolling each of us in person. It's not too late. So those are still, and Deb gives her grandchildren an album when they graduate from high school. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Oh, I love that idea. Debbie, sorry, I distracted by everybody's great ideas. It's not at all too late. The codes are all still valid. They just don't want to do new codes. But if you have any trouble with it, let us know. And also, Don, will you put the link again for the photos? Debbie, I don't know if you saw, if you joined us at the beginning, we did some research from Snapfish, Shutterfly, Walmart, and Walgreens about 4x4 photos, and we have a whole chart on the website. Don's going to post the link. So it's not too late for P-Box. I still have my subscription, but if you decide you want to use another 4x4 printing place, you're more than welcome. A 4x4 is a 4x4. My grandson is obsessed with playing baseball. Goes to clinic. Yes, Bonnie. Yes. Okay. I don't know if you guys see this. My 3-year-old grandson is obsessed with playing baseball. He goes to clinics. Oh, there you go. And mini camps twice a week. I will make an album for his adventures. Bonnie, he will treasure that. Like, I love that you all are doing these things. I'm telling you, it is the most freeing. And what I think is so cool too about these niche albums, like Bonnie and her grandson, is you can essentially work on those pages together, right? So you can be putting, or he can be helping you put the pictures in. He can pick the little colors of the squares. If he has a funny memory about it, or if he says something cool about it, or if all of those things you're going to be able to capture in there. And people, I'm telling you, this is it's a treasure. Okay, so our last thing that I'm going. I'm just so excited to talk to you about this. I have had what I think is a genius idea. These people are too young and too cool to be watching me during a Facebook Live on a Friday night or Thursday night. So we went to this. Yeah, come on in. We went to this wedding. Oh my gosh, do I not have? Okay, we went to this wedding. This precious couple right here. We are friends with their parents. Don and her dad used to work together. So we were there, we were taking lots of pictures, and I was talking about their photographer and she said to me, and I almost died on the inside. I said, I would love to see pictures of your wedding album. Are you guys going to have a wedding album printed? Because you know they're super, you can pop up, because you know they're so expensive. And in my mind, I was getting ready to say, like, hey, I'd be happy to give you guys all this stuff so you don't have to do a album. And she said, were you there when this happened? She said, nowadays people just get digital prints. A digital album of their wedding. People are not printing out, young people are not getting wedding albums, and it almost killed me on the inside. So here's what I have decided. So I am going to talk to her mom. Like, I think their wedding photos mostly. Talk to her mom. Send her mom a link to one of these, like Walgreens or Walmart or whatever. Her mom is going to print out the photos, and she can either send them to me or I'll send them to her, whatever. And then you could give this for people to get married, for people that have babies. Give them one of these albums as a gift with all the stuff, the 4x4s, the stickers, with the photos already printed. Can you imagine a newly married couple just going through and putting their own wedding album together? I feel like this is amazing. It crushes my soul a little bit that young people are not having wedding photos done, photo albums made. But that just means that people like us can give them as gifts. So I will let you know how that goes, but I'm super excited about it. We are going to 6 weddings between now and October. Actually, 4 more. We've been to 2 already. But what an incredible gift to give to young people, especially, like just sitting down and working on a wedding album together when they thought it was all going to be digital. I just think that would be magical. It is so sad, right? Right? Oh, Penless. I do love Penless. I know I have some Penless stuff here. I will, next time I talk to you guys, I will talk about, hold on, give me like 2 seconds. I know I have Penless somewhere. Next time I talk to you guys, I will talk about Penless, because Penless is, who brought up Penless, babe? Carol, yes. So it is a little, now I am going to like, oh, here. Well, that's what I need to reach out to them. Thank you so much for reminding me that. Because I actually sold Penless on HSN. They did like a one-time big shebang, and I did a couple years ago. So I'm I'm going to put my finger over here because this is a QR code. Oh no, this is not a phone. So this is what Penless stickers look like. This is the coolest idea ever. They were still in business as of like 6 months ago because I talked to them. So what you do is you add a video to this, you upload it. You have to have their app, but it's super easy to use. And then you like, hold on, I'm gonna get my glasses. Come here, sir. Sir or ma'am. There you go. So then this peels off and you just put it like on a page. So like I would, if say there was a video of Christopher, I would just put this, and you can even like cut out around this if you want to, and you just stick it there, and that keeps your video for you. Penless is amazing. I will actually reach out to them and see if they'd be willing to give us like all a deal or something. But these are amazing. See, so many things. You guys have so many good ideas. Okay. Heidi's loving idea. Oh, good. Yes, I love this system so much, and I'm so glad that you all love it as well. Oh, I totally forgot we were doing giveaways. Okay, so sorry, I was just so excited. So you have about 30 seconds. If you are on Instagram or YouTube, just leave a comment. We're giving away $10 gift cards to Kingston Crafts. Leave a comment. Tell us where you are in your EDS journey. I would love to hear, or if you have another great idea for topical albums, whatever you want to tell us. And then if you're joining us late, or if you are joining us after the live, today's Thursday, you have until Saturday to leave a comment on the Facebook live, and then we will do a giveaway right there. While we're waiting, fun fact, I just tell you guys all the things. So our next live is going to be Sunday the 29th at, I believe, 3 p.m. Eastern. We will be doing the pet kit. You also, if you are on the auto ship, will have hopefully received, or the next couple days after that, receive your vacation album, which someone asked about travel. It's got all the great travel stuff in it. I will show it during the pet kit, and by then hopefully we'll have some on our website so that you can order it if you missed out. So July, there was a problem with the product that we had for you in July, and I will just tell you what it was. The factory screwed it up, and there was no way to fix it, and I refused to sell it. And so all of the product except one that we had planned for July on HSN has been moved to October, which is a real soul crusher because it's Christmas in July on HSN and it was Christmas themed product, but that's okay. We're going to be okay. So I will have one item in July. So I am not doing a live per se, but I will probably do a quick video of it because it's something that nobody else is doing, and I'm really psyched about it. It's an embellishment thing, and I'm really tickled with it. So I'll just do a quick video of it, but we won't do a live. Okay. Here are our two winners. If you are these two people, please send us an email at info@KingstonCrafts. On YouTube, it's Heather Arden. Heather, what you doing? And on Instagram, it's Caradad49, Caradad Ramis Hartman. Caradad49 on Instagram, Heather Arden on YouTube. You just send an email to info@KingstonCrafts, and we will get you your $10 gift card. And if you are not one of those two people, you can leave a comment on Facebook, and we will draw a name on Saturday. I'm so grateful to you guys. I've been so excited to share this with you. I would love to hear more like what topical albums you're doing. If you're doing Chronological, I thank you for the great suggestions that some of you gave about topical albums, because I'm really excited to do to come up with some of those ideas. Kathy S., I'm the TS for Diamond Press in July. A wedding set or several would be popular. The Celebrations, I think it's called, kit, which is, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. The Celebrations kit, which I think is coming out in September. For the auto ship, has wedding in it, and also has baby, and also has birthday. and we have some things. We have some things happening. Carol, you can order the single ships, all the prior single ships that have already been shipped out. We've got some of each of them on Kingston Crafts. We will have, oh, Don just clicked it over. Oh, babe, hold on, looking. We have, yep, we have All Through the Year, which is the tan one, the Original Inspiration, which is the black one, and the Pets, which is the green one. And hopefully early July, we will have the light blue vacation one. No, I will not give you a hint about the TS because I will be fired from everywhere. I will be fired from all of the places. So no. But it's going to be real good. Well, here, hold on one second. Let me just tricky trot myself over here. I will wait to show you the inside of the vacation, but look at this color. Look at this album color. So this is the vacation one that's coming out end of June and will be available on our website in July. And it is, oh, I can't show you. I'm going to show you. I'll show you the puppies because I just can't not. Okay. Here, babe, will you come back? So people were asking about travel. People were talking about camping. It's all those things. The flippy floppies, the paddles, the shells, the little flamingos, the little geotags. All of this is for vacation. There's so many. The binoculars, the fire for the camping, the little airplanes for the travel, so many things. So I will show you the rest of this kit on June 29th when we have the Pet Live. Okay. Thank you guys so much. This was awesome. Every time I do these, I get even more motivated. So I appreciate your ideas so much. I appreciate all of the things. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful weekend. And next time I will see you is, oh, the 29th, as I just said. Okay. And on that note, bye, everybody. Have a good weekend. Bye, guys.